This is a trapping video, as in trapping wild animals. Obviously, if you're not into that, please don't watch, because people get offended very easily. So, if you are interested, as usual, let's go catch some critters. We're checking traps, and there's free-range cows back here. Right up there's one. And I stopped and this little calf here. Now we got 50 and 60 pound coyotes. Hey little guy, running around here, and how long you think this little guy would last? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Look at that, how cute. This big country, like I said, there's thousands and thousands of acres. This thing came up to the four-wheeler. Come here, little guy. Oh, so to the haters, I don't get a lot of them on my channel, but they like to come and call me names and stuff. And people would be like, oh, that calf's out in nature and predation's part of nature. Well, I'm part of nature too, so. Anyway, I'm gonna quit babbling, go check some traps. I'm back here on this contour. It's freaking raining again. I'm a little ill. Got the flu and sinus stuff going on, but you know, we gotta check our traps. And guess what? It happened again. Getting tired of rebuilding cubbies. There's a big male there. Number 2 Bridger Douglas. And then down the way here, had a dirt hole set with an MB550 in it. It's actually the only MB550 I own. I'd like to get a few more though. Yeah, we got a small yoke net, very small back foot catch, locked in on that MB. So one there, one up there. Another yote and a cubby. I don't even know what's going on. That's pretty wild. So I'll load these critters up and go check a few more traps. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. That's 13 and that's 14 there. So 14 yotes again up here in about a 3-mile stretch. So now, stay tuned. Caught a beaver a couple weeks ago down there in that curve in a shallow den, and I thought there was one under there, and I set it up and didn't have any luck. So came up this stretch here, and I was seeing some pill sticks and some different sign. So I sort of put me up a caster mound set back here in this little spot between the rocks, and there we go. Got a decent sized beeve. It's a 330 Bridger. Actually, that's not bad. Use my homemade caster and Beaver Plus. This is an old haul road. The main road's down that way. And I come across this old cow carcass, or what's left of it, not much. Set me a dirt hole set over here at the base of this tree, or cluster of trees, and got a female yote. Fairly small. The fur doesn't look too bad on her. Number 2 Bridger Douglas, blue cheese bait, and I don't think I bothered with any lure. I think I might have put a little red fox urine, but that's yote number 15 for the year, and I'm still up here close to home, trapping in this 3-mile stretch. I hope to get moved down Spring Fork later this week coming up, so we'll see how that goes. So please stay tuned. I'm under this bridge here. I'm just set some bottom edge sets. I got a cage trap there. No luck. That down here I got a 110. And same thing, just a 110 with this brick up against it. And it looks like we got us a mink. Probably a female, it's a small one. That's alright. That's the first minkie of the year there. Usually average one, so I'll probably be the only one I'll catch. Be nice if I could break that record. So, alright, on we go. Nice little mink. Yeah, there's been a few people ask me about how I make my cubby sets, so I'm going to go ahead and show that. Like I said, it's not very complicated, but I've gotten a few questions about it, so here's how I do it. Oh, snow starting to melt. You know, Kentucky weather's generally pretty much off and on, rain, snow, whatever. But I try not to let it slow me down. Only thing that gets me on is the water trapping most of the time and keeping sets working. But anyway, here's the remnants of an old cubby, and I'm going to remake this, and I'll show you how I catch bobcats. Hang on, let me hang the carcass up, and then we'll build the cubby around it. So there the carcass is, wired securely to that small pine tree. Now we need to build our cubby around it. Stay tuned. I'll come back when I have it finished. So there's the cubby. Probably hear chickens in the background. My uncle's place is about a half mile up the old tracks there. The bobcats love this area, and I've actually caught a few yotes in this set here. But I want to get a trap in here. There's actually still an earth anchor here from last year. I think that's the end of it. But I'll bed a trap in here and then I'll come back. There we go. That set's finished. I put a little bit of red fox urine on the base of the tree, and the trap's bedded right in there. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Bobcats, they aren't too bad as far as human scent or camouflage and whatnot. So now I put the pressure on myself. Let's see if we can catch a bobcat in this set. Here's a look at the surroundings, so you'll know it's the same spot. I do have a bobcat set on a contour down that way, so if I catch one there, it's basically the same set, it's just in a different location. This is what I use. Number 2 Bridger dogless under that peat moss. I just put a leaf under the pan. I don't carry trap pan covers because I don't like carrying stuff. I trap off a 4-wheeler. I just use a dry leaf, fold it up, stick it under the pan, because plenty of those around, but to each his own. So, well, we'll see what happens here.